Hello and welcome, amigos. Today I have an easy and delicious recipe for you. I know, and I heard you guys mention that you can't get a hold of flour in Canada, here in the States. We're all going through it. So I'm gonna show you how to make tortillas out of your ramen noodles. Yes, you heard it correctly. Take it easy. It's gonna be light on sodium because we're not gonna be using the seasoning pack unless you want to. So if you're ready for a delicious treat, let's get started. You're gonna take your favorite ramen and open your pack. Once you're done opening your ramen packs, you're gonna break them up a little bit. And yes, I'm squinting as I'm breaking them because I don't want anything to get in my eye. It's a habit, right? Mm-hmm. You want to break them down enough to where they can fit in your blender. I'm going to use a NutriBullet because I found that that's the one that pulverizes to the consistency of flour. I know you guys are all very knowledgeable with ramen and know how they are made and all it contains. And if you like ramen and you're okay with that, continue to watch the recipe. If it's giving you the heebie-jeebies, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And now we are gonna blend until it's completely pulverized, okay? Once you've completely blended your ramen, you're gonna pour it into your bowl. And it smells like ramen.
But it looks like maseca.
It looks like maseca, but it smells like ramen. If you want your ramen tortillas to resemble more of the ones that you make with maseca, the instant corn masa, then you don't want to add any flour. And a lot of us don't have access to flour right now. So that's a perfect one. Don't worry about it. It's still going to work out. You just have to be a little bit more careful with it when you're cooking it. Now, if you want more of a flour tortilla and you have a little bit of flour somewhere in that pantry, that's when you want to add it into the combination, which is what I'm going to need today. Like I was saying, this is more of just a maseca tortilla. Now, when we add our flour, it's gonna be more of a flour tortilla. There's already plenty of sodium in here, but it's always, you know, if you have that salty palate, you can add a sprinkle of salt. It's gonna be up to you. And then we're gonna start incorporating our shortening just like we would when we're making our flour tortillas, okay? So give that a good mix. And then start blending the shortening into your flour ramen mixture. If you need more tips on making tortillas, look in the description area. I'll place all the tortillas that I've made. And once you get the hang of tortillas, you can make them out of everything. Why am I saying that? Because you already know. If you like this style of recipe, the creativeness that I deliver, make sure to give me a thumbs up. That way I know what videos you guys want more of and what you want less of.
Your inspiration comes from your kitchen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I always see you like, especially during the quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw it before, but like now I get to see it more, that you're always experimenting, you're always doing something in the kitchen.
If I have food, there is gonna be, I don't know, maybe Tess Kitchen should take me in.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. You are a little test kitchen. You're always in here with gadgets and sauces and chilies and masas.
Yeah, I am. You gotta make it comfortable for your home, and my home has access to all these things. But I know some of you are far away from family, far away from the motherland. So I'm here for you. I'm trying to help you out. Now we're gonna go ahead and add water, and we're gonna add it slowly, okay? So that initial feel is more like your instant corn masa. And that's kind of how you want to treat it, because it's not like you're going to need to go wild on it, you know? We have a little bit of flour in here, but it's going to be perfect for what we need. So not only are these Pobresita tortillas, they're lazy tortillas too. So toss that baking soda out of your cabinet because you need that for other baked goods. Do it, put your back into it. I don't want you stressing out. You know I'm going to give you the measurements in the description box. Okay, so make sure that next to the title you click that arrow and you're going to see the exact measurements of everything that I used here.
Your dryer's done.
Yeah, laundry. You're going to see that when you get the little ball of masa, you go like this and you can kind of feel like, do I need more water? Is it too much water? Do I need to knead it a little bit more? And that's how you gain, I can't think guys, my laundry's going up. That's how you gauge the amount of water that you need for your tortillas. See, it's in between flour and corn. And I do have a particular way of making a Mexican recipe that requires maseca and corn masa, but it has to be precise. So if you guys are interested in that particular recipe, or if you know what I'm talking about, let me know. I just dip my hands in water and that's it, just so I can keep this nice and moist while I get my tortilla press. Your favorite. It's even gonna be easier. To all my friends that are not familiar with this little plastic, don't worry, it's clean, it's taken care of, and I recycle it, I clean it up well, and this is to do my tortillas, okay? You're gonna take a little ball, or a little piece of your masa, and you're gonna roll it in your hand into a ball. And if those of you that are still stressed out about the sodium in these tortillas, don't worry, we didn't add the pack. It's way less. So now that you've pressed it, we're gonna go ahead and take it to the stovetop so that we can cook it. Make sure your pan is nice and hot, and you're gonna place it, just plop it. You guys remember that part in the office when he's like plop to the buff guy?
Yes.
Just plop it. You're gonna cook it on each side for about 1.5 minutes, okay? See, when you place your spatula or whatever you're using to flip your tortilla with down here, and you can move it around, that means that you're ready to turn it, okay? Now flip it quickly. It takes more of a corn shape of your tortilla, but the flavor is right in between both. All right, our tortilla is ready, that easy. Once it cooks, it's ready to go. So I'm gonna continue to cook our tortillas, and then we're gonna get a delicious taste.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma.
Tasting, I'm gonna make a quesadilla, okay? As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We completely adore you. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios! You know what this kind of smells like?
What?
It smells a little bit like of a McGriddle.
Yeah, it does.
It smells sweet,
But it doesn't
but
taste
it's
sweet.
not. I can dig this, girl.
It's delicious.
I'm so naughty for this one. You guys want a bite? Cloud's over here.
Oh, sorry, yes.
All right, honey. Here you go.
Thank you.
And Views Club. Open wide. You're gonna want to eat all of it, even with the onions. come back and let me know what you think.